Hey guys, I'm just on the TikTok stream now. I'm just near, buddy. I'm just sharing the stream a little bit, guys. Aberdeen, South Dakota. Aberdeen, South Dakota. You guys are about to get hit with this line of storm that's currently producing 70-mile-per-hour damaging wind and about 1 inch hail. The main risk right now, guys, is a pretty low end tornado threat, but the main threat today is flash flooding, 70-mile-per-hour plus winds, and hail. You want me to, guys? I'm just sharing the live out a little bit. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois looks fine right now. Well, guys, I'm just sharing the stream out a little bit. From North Carolina. North Carolina, some of North Carolina still getting hit. In Georgetown where? Make sure you say the city and state. Just cause some of North Carolina is still getting hit by some flash flooding. Oh, Delaware? Yeah, I did see Delaware had a tornado warning earlier. I'm just sharing the stream out a little bit real quick. So just joining, there's currently a slight risk now. It wasn't enhanced with 2% tour risk. They did lower it, the tour risk. They're not showing a tour risk for the rest of the night, but I still think there is a chance for a few tornadoes. Possible. For the next few hours. I'm just showing the live out. Fremont, Nebraska tomorrow. Yeah, that makes sense if the clouds were swirling. That's most likely rotation. Brookings where? Make sure you guys say the state and the city. Cleveland, North Dakota. Cleveland, North Dakota. Looks like this storm, top of the line of storm here, just went through you. For the rest of the night, you should be fine. Maybe some rain, but that's about it. Indiana is fine today, just some general thunderstorms. Texas, Arlington. All of Texas should be fine today. Maybe a little bit of a flash flood risk still in Texas. Besides that, nothing else severe weather-wise. Hold on, guys. I'll check tomorrow in just a minute, guys. Michigan is also just a general thunderstorm risk for today. Yeah, I'll show you guys for tomorrow real quick. Tomorrow is also a slight risk. Delaware. Sorry, my stream is different from it. Delaware should be fine tomorrow, just marginal severe storms. Minneapolis, Minnesota tomorrow. Tomorrow, Minneapolis, Minnesota seems to follow, is in a marginal risk for tomorrow. Marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow. Brookings, South Dakota. Columbus, Ohio will be fine today. Brookings, South Dakota. This line of storms producing damaging wind and hail. At the main threat, there's a little bit of a tornado chance with this QLCS line type of setup. So just be weather aware. So if you just started joining, there is currently no active tornado warnings right now, but there is 11 severe thunderstorm warnings, and there is a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning, or there not anymore. I still think there is a tornado chance for the rest of the night, but currently, right now, looks like a wind and hail threat right now. Ohio should be fine for the rest of this week. Trying to see if any of these storms have any rotation on them. Some broad rotation on this storm near Devil's Lake. Let me show you guys what the model they're showing over the next few hours. This QSC line does look like it does last pretty strong until around 4 to 5 a.m., 6 a.m. area, and this QSC line starts to die down a little bit and get weaker. So this is like a nocturnal QCS line threat, so damaging wind, hail, a few tornadoes are possible if they can get isolated from this line. Iowa, we're in Iowa. Make sure you guys say your city and state. Hey, 605. Make sure you guys say your city and state. Sorry guys, my internet's bugging right now. I don't know what's wrong with it. Selena, Casey, Selena, Kansas. Selena, Kansas is in a general thunderstorm risk for today. There's just some general thunderstorms. Besides that, you should be fine. Huntsville, Alabama. These are also just in a general thunderstorm risk, so just some general thunderstorms. EL, please stop spamming, or you will get muted. What city in Iowa? Thank you for the follow. Okay. So if you're just now joining, there's currently 11 severe thunderstorm warnings. Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa isn't a general thunderstorm risk for today. Some of it isn't a marginal risk, so to see weather aware of the next few hours. Give me 1 minute, guys. This is in South Dakota and North Dakota area right now. Sorry, guys. Jamestown, North Dakota. Jamestown, North Dakota, you're about to get hit with some strong gusty winds. So 70 mile per hour winds and some 1-inch hail, main risk. In Jamestown, North Dakota. Situation is really bad on this storm, but just be weather aware. Watertown, South Dakota. Thank you to follow. Watertown, South Dakota. This line of storms looks like it will head over to you. This is mostly a 70 mile per hour wind and hail risk. There is a little bit of a tornado threat if some cells can get isolated. But if you're weather aware, you are in a slight risk still. Slight risk for severe weather. Some looks like it will hit you within the next 30 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours. I can look at the model they're showing for you real quick though. Check Virginia in just a minute. Model showing the storm will hit you at around 1 to 2 a.m. Yep, no problem. Fairfax, Virginia. You were just in a general thunderstorm risk for today. These storms that you might get hit some storms earlier, but they look like they did pass you now. Washington, D.C. Iowa, what? Make sure you guys say the city and the state. Watertown, South Dakota, just be weather aware of the next few hours. Iowa, make sure you guys say the city and the state. Fort Texas is fine today, just mostly a flash flooding risk. In Washington, there may be some flash flooding, but looks like it is passing right now. Cresbard, South Dakota. Cresbard, South Dakota. Storm is hitting you right now, yes. No rotation where it is hitting you at currently. So it should be fine. Just mostly wind and hail threat. Gusty winds and hail for you. Checking to see if any of these storms have any rotation on them. Some rotation on that storm. Line of Storms has some. This is Radar Mega. It's an app. It does cost money though. It is where are you, Cole? Thank you for the follow. The main risks of these storms right now, guys, are currently wind and hail, but there is a tornado risk over the next few hours. Just like I said, Jamestown. Yep, Jamestown is getting hit right now. Thank you for the follow. Jamestown definitely had this storm going through you guys right now. Oklahoma City should be fine today. But the main risk right now, guys, is wind and hail threat. So 70-mile-per-hour winds to 80-mile-per-hour winds. And 1-inch hail is mostly the threat right now. But there is a chance over the next few hours, there is a chance for a few tornadoes if some cells can get isolated. We're at in Iowa. Make sure you guys see the city and the state. Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. The science storm looks like it will hit you in the next few hours. I will check the model to see what time you expect these storms to hit you. Looks like about around 4 a.m. EST time, but they'll be mostly weakened by the time they get to you. Des Moines, Iowa. Thanks for the follow. Yep, no problem. Des Moines, Iowa. I'll check some models to see what time you can expect some storms. You can maybe expect some storms by around tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. Thank you for sharing the lives. Yep, no problem. If you guys are just now joining, National Park, New Jersey. If you guys are just now joining, currently the main server now is wind and hail. But if some storms can get isolated, they can become a tornado threat. This area is in a flash flooding in National Park, New Jersey. Get to higher ground because you guys are in a flash flood warning for the next about 2 hours. There's been about 2.5 inches of hail, 2.5 inches of rain in the past hour, and a considerable damage threat. Des Moines, you can play some storms in the next few hours. But they're mostly weak when they get to you. Yep, no problem. Town, South Dakota. The science storms will most likely hit you the next hour to 2 hours. Thank you for the follow. Aberdeen getting hit. Yep. Aberdeen is getting hit right now with the sign of storms. Aberdeen is included in the severe storm warning with 60-mile-per-hour winds and about 1-inch hail. No rotation being seen on velocity though. Mostly just wind and hail for you. Yep, no problem. Let's go back at these storms right here. Valley City, North Dakota. I'll check that real quick for you. Valley City, North Dakota. You may get hit with the top of this storm for the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'd say. I'm good. How are you, Jimmy? So to be weather aware, mostly a wind and hail threat. There is some broad rotation on that storm, so if we get a tornado warrant, I will tell you. I'll check that for you, TB. Hagerstown, Maryland. These storms have passed you. These storms did weaken a lot. You should be fine though in Hagerstown, Maryland. Hagerstown seems to follow. Right now over here in the North Carolina and Virginia Beach area and passing Washington right now, there is mostly a flash flooding risk currently. It was a strong QLCS line earlier. Did have a few tornado warnings on it. But besides that, it's mostly a flash flood threat right now. If any of these storms have any tight rotation. follow. Psych Center, Iowa. You can expect some storms over the next few hours. You are in a severe thunderstorm watch, so just be weather aware. For St. Louis tomorrow. You like just in general thunderstorm risk for tomorrow in St. Louis? Try to see if any of these storms have any rotation on them. That looks tornadic at all. Thank you for the follows. Okay, so right now it looks like mostly wind and hail is the main threat. This huge line of storms. Mostly a high wind threat and hail threat currently. Some of these storms do have some broad rotation, like the one near Jamestown. There is some rotation definitely on this storm. Watch this storm closely. Show you guys what the radar is showing for the next few hours, tornado threat wise. We do have a little bit of a tornado potential until around 3 to 4 a.m. We have a little bit of tornado potential. Asheville, North Carolina, or Dallas, Texas. Let me check. Texas is all fine right now. All of Texas is fine currently. Just some general thunderstorms, maybe some flooding. Is there a place close to Asheville, North Carolina? It's not showing up on the search. Is there a major city that's close to you? Atlanta. Thank you for the follow. Atlanta, Georgia. Just some general thunderstorm risk for today. The what? Okay. Make sure you say the city and the state and I can look at it. Okay, Weaverville, North Carolina. Mostly a flash flooding risk, so if you do get a flash flood warning, make sure you do get to higher ground immediately. Cooking, what city in New Jersey? Terrahonte, Indiana. That's good. Thank you for sharing the live, Kermison. Indiana should be fine. Lemoore, North Dakota. Lemoore, North Dakota, you're about to get hit with this line of storm, producing damaging wind and hail. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Make sure you say the city and the state, not just New Jersey. Make sure you say the city and the state. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. You are in a flash flooding. This is an observed flash flooding warning. Get to higher ground immediately. This is flash flooding that was observed. Mooresville, North Carolina. What state is what? Mooresville, North Carolina. You should be fine. Mostly a flood risk. Flash flooding risk is the main threat for you. Hawarden, Iowa. Hawarden, Iowa. If you're weather aware of the next few hours, these storms will be heading towards you. Devil's Lake. Devil's Lake is right beside these strong storms. If you're weather aware, there's a developing storm to your west. And to your south is also developing storms. Mitchell where? Lincoln, Nebraska. McCullough, Nebraska. I'll check them all to see what time you expect some storms. You expect some storms by around 3 a.m. EST time in Lincoln, Nebraska, based off the model. Mitchell, South Dakota. Thank you for the follow. Mitchell, South Dakota. Looks like most of these storms split off. The storms are split up. But because I hate you. So you should be fine. Just be weather aware though. Aberdeen. Aberdeen is currently getting hit by these line of storms. 60-mile-per-hour winds and about 1 inch hail as the main threat. Not seeing any rotation. Lakewood, New Jersey. Lakewood, New Jersey, mostly a seems to follow. Mostly a flash flooding risk for you currently. Falls City, Nebraska. Falls City, Nebraska. You may get some storms in the next few hours. So just be weather aware. California. California should be fine. California should be fine today. Dallas, Dallas where? Thank you for the follow. Make sure you guys say the city and the state. Dallas, Fort Worth. Most of Texas is fine right now. Dallas, Fort Worth. Should be fine today for now. Just some general thunderstorms. Nothing concerning looking. I would expect Sioux Falls. Let me check the model freak just to make sure. Texas, all of Texas is fine right now, except for there is a flood warning. Sioux Falls looks like around 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so EST time. Yep, no problem. Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado should be fine today. You're in no risk at all today. DFW, Texas is fine today in DFW. Look at this Tornado Pagey. You can find her on YouTube. I don't have permission to show her for long. But this Tornado Pagey.
Finally, I think the free.
Houston, all of Houston is fine. Texas is just fine. Texas has one flash flood warning. Besides that, nothing else. Illinois, it should be fine today. Fargo, North Dakota. When we get to the sign of storms, head over to you in the next hour and a half to 30 minutes to 2 hours, I mean. These storms are like they are moving pretty slowly. They're moving east at 25 miles per hour. This storm right here, that's about to pass Aberdeen. What's about to go right through Aberdeen. Hold on guys, give me a minute. They do have this issued. The middle school discussion does for this right here, this blue area, does say there is a 10% tornado chance, 60% wind risk, 40% hail chance. They're thinking about issuing a Texas should be fine. Yep, no problem, William. Texas should be fine. Okay. But they're about to issue a severe thunderstorm watch. They're thinking about. That is a 10% tornado chance, 60% wind chance, hail, 30% hail chance. No, I don't think this is gonna be like an all-night thing. It will die out tomorrow like 7 a.m. This is in North Dakota, South Dakota area right now. Make sure you guys see the city and the state. Louisiana should be fine today. Just general thunderstorms. Thank you for the follow. St. Louis should be fine today. Did you mean St. Louis? Dream at St. Louis. St. Louis is fine today. Yeah, St. Louis is fine. Watertown, South Dakota. check Omaha, Nebraska in a minute. Watertown, this storm, line of storms will likely it will hit you in the next hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours. Maybe a little bit shorter than that. Omaha, Nebraska. Make sure you guys see the city and the state. Omaha, Nebraska, I think this line of storms will hit you. This is the next an hour and a half to 3 hours maybe. Mostly a wind and hail threat. There is a tornado chance though from the line of storms. If some cells can get isolated, there's a risk for tornadoes. Minnesota. Northwest Iowa. Can you say that? Can you say a city? It's likely there will be some about 1 inch hail. The warnings right now do have some 1 inch hail included in the warnings. Minnesota should be fine today. Just some general thunderstorms. Brighton, Minnesota isn't a marginal risk. Maybe some storms in the next few hours, but by the time we get to you, they'll be pretty much weakened down. In Brighton, Minnesota. Yep. Make sure when you guys say cities and states. If you guys are just now joining, the main risk right now is wind and hail, but there is it's a pretty small chance, but there still is a chance for tornadoes if any cells can get isolated. So flash flood warnings. Flash flooding warnings are mostly in Pennsylvania, Texas, North Carolina, some of Tennessee, Maryland, or where most of the flash flood warnings are. Hold up, tornado warning. Get tornado warning in New Jersey. Wow, this storm spiked up. It did look like it was dying down a little bit. Looks like this storm was dying down. They got rid of all the tornado warnings on the storms and the severe thunderstorm warnings. But this storm just decided that it wanted to start back up. There's still some area of rotation. It's right here. Tornado warning is in Atlantic, New Jersey, and Ocean, New Jersey. Whatever this tornado warning is. It is for 31 minutes. It is radar indicated. It's moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. If you are in this warning, make sure you do take cover in your safe place in an interior room on the lowest floor. In Georgia is fine right now. Let me double check that. Georgia's fine. Thank you for the follow. You see a little bit of a couplet right there. Rotation seems pretty broad right now, but it is a storm capable of producing a tornado. I don't know if there has any tornadoes today at all, actually. Thank you for the follow. But there still is a chance for tornadoes. No CC, so it doesn't look like it's on the ground. Rotation is pretty broad also, though. Thank you for the follow. Again, this tornado warning is issued for Atlantic, New Jersey, and Ocean, New Jersey. Definitely see the couplet right there. Some rotation right there and right there. Definitely some rotation. Again, if you are in this tornado warning, Atlantic, New Jersey, Ocean, New Jersey, make sure you guys are taking cover into your room on lowest floor and away from windows. Back at some of these storms real quick. These are the new tornado possible severe thunderstorms. Pella, Iowa. Well, you may have some storms in the next few hours from the sandstorm, but if you do get storms, it'll be significantly weaker by the time it gets to you. If you're just now joining, we currently have one active tornado warning. You can see the rotation right here. Yep, no problem. This tornado warning is in Atlantic, New Jersey, and Ocean, New Jersey. If you're in this area, make sure you are taking cover into your room on the lowest floor. Thank you for the follow. Main rotation right now. Currently north of Bridgentine, New Jersey. Rotation looks not that strong currently. No CC being shown on radar. Pipestone, Minnesota real quick. I'll check that. Pipestone, Minnesota. We get some storms in the next few hours, just be weather aware. Florida. Thank you all for the follows. Is there any warnings? There is. Hi, Calvin. There is one tornado warning and 9 severe thunderstorm warnings. This tornado warning right now. Tornado warning is in Atlantic, New Jersey, and Ocean, New Jersey. See, the main area of rotation is right here. In Florida is fine right now. There's some storms in Florida I can see. This is just a general thunderstorm risk area. Nothing concerning. Just some general thunderstorms. If you're just out joining, there's currently one active tornado warning in Atlantic, New Jersey, and also Ocean, New Jersey. Rotation does seem like it is pretty broad, but there's still other chance of tornadoes. If you're in this area, make sure you are taking cover into your room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Indiana is fine right now. Indiana, just no general thunderstorm risk. New Jersey, this tornado warning is in New Jersey. NJ. Your rotation's right there. This is in Atlantic, New Jersey, and Ocean, New Jersey. Yep, no problem. Rotation's pretty broad right now. No CC. Thank you for the follow. Here are the rotation on this storm. That are decently tight rotations, but nothing looks too strong right now, and there's currently no CC drop, so it's not like there is a tornado on the ground currently. Tornado warning does expire in 23 minutes. Again, this tornado warning is in Atlantic, New Jersey, and Ocean, New Jersey. Those are the two strongest areas of rotation currently. North Carolina, you are in Raleigh, North Carolina. You are currently in a flash flood warning. Thank you, Kiana, for the perfumes. You're currently in a flash flood warning for about 2 hours. It is radar indicated, so get to higher ground immediately if you are in this flash flood warning. Thank you so much, Kiana, for the gallery lit up. Thank you so much, Kiana, for the hat and mustache. Make sure you guys see the city and the state. Are you in the tornado warning and CNT? Oh, you live in, yeah, definitely take cover. Into your room on the lowest floor and away from windows. Do you know what city exactly, if you don't mind saying? This is in New Jersey currently. Thank you for the follow. The exact city, if you don't mind saying. Make sure you guys say the city and the state. Oh, Dallas, Fort Worth. Dallas, Fort Worth is fine right now. I said, CNT, are you able to say the exact city you're in? I can check if there's rotation over your current city. Ohio is fine right now. Ohio just in a general thunderstorm risk area. Thank you for the 30 plus thank you for the 40 kill poppers, Kiana. North Carolina, where at in North Carolina? Ohio is fine. Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you for the 100 go poppers, Kiana. Indiana is fine right now. The warning expires in 20 minutes. Charlotte, North Carolina. Mostly a flash flooding risk for you. Currently not seeing us. Hillsdale. Hillsdale, New Jersey is fine. Oak Ridge, North Carolina. Oak Ridge, you guys are in a observed flash flood warning. It's not a tornado on the ground, it's just a tornado warning, so radar indicated rotation, but it's in Ocean, New Jersey. I am using radar Omega. But Oak Ridge, North Carolina, make sure you are staying in higher ground. There is a flash flood warning that is observed with a considerable. It is paid. It is a paid app. There is life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. It's an observed flash flood warning with a considerable threat, damage threat. The app I'm using right now is paid. Butler, PA. I'll check New York in just a minute. We're at in New York. Pennsylvania looks fine right now. Yes, sir. It's an active tornado warning in New Jersey. In Ocean, New Jersey. Yeah, radar Omega. We're at in New York, Ava. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee should be fine today. Just general thunderstorms. Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida should be fine today. Just general thunderstorm risk. Beyond New York. Thank you for sharing the live. Ava, is there a populated city you can say that's near you? Because Beyond New York is not showing up. Look back at these things real quick. Thank you for sharing the live. Where is what going? Oh, the tornado warning? The tornado warning is going out to sea. So these storms will be passing soon, but they're very slow moving. That's why there is a lot of flash flood warnings and flash flooding observed. Then in Texas. New York should be fine today. Then in Texas. No, the app is not free. With CNT, you can also buy, if you can't get the paid app, there's another app that you can get that's similar. Lacey Township, New Jersey. The other app is called WeatherWise. It's kind of like this app, but you can't look at the models. But you can look at the outlooks and everything like that. We're at in North Carolina. Thank you for the follow. Lacey Township, New Jersey. Street weather where? Mostly a flash flooding risk. We're in Minnesota. in New Jersey where there is no current tornado on the ground, but there is radar indicated rotation in Ocean, New Jersey. What Beck? Main area rotation. Fargo, North Dakota. LBI. Honestly, don't know what that stands for. There may get some strong storms over the next hour, 2 hours, so it's time to be weather aware. Long Beach Island. Make sure you guys see the city and the state. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. Mostly a flooding risk for you guys. Fort Worth, no, nothing in Fort Worth currently. It's gonna be a pretty low tornado threat, Beck. By the time it gets to you guys. You too. Some broad rotation still in the tornado warning. I think it will expire. Where I'm circling is where the stress area rotation is. It's pretty broad though right now. Definitely a little bit of stronger rotation on the newest scans. What is the purple? The purple, that's that tornado warning. The main area rotation is near Haven Beach in North Beach Haven, heading towards Long Beach Township. You guys are all in this tornado warning. Make sure you guys are in interior room on the lowest. Make sure you guys are in interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. The purple is a tornado warning. Strathmere, New Jersey. Yeah, Fort Worth is fine right now. What's up, Rush Weather? Strathmere, New Jersey. No, Strathmere, New Jersey looks fine. Mostly a flash flooding risk. If you guys are just not joining, there's currently one active tornado warning. Rotation does look like it is broadening a little bit. But if you are in this tornado warning right now, in Ocean, New Jersey, make sure you are taking cover and to your room on the lowest floor, away from windows. Nothing a CC drop, so definitely does not look like it's on the ground. Rotations, most of the rotation is actually out of the tornado's warning here. We're at Slim Summers. Barn Gap, where I can say the state. Morning at New Jersey. You are getting hit with a line of storms right now. So just be weather aware. Where is this? This is in New Jersey right now. This tornado warning does look like it's gonna be expired. Did it hit yet? What do you mean, did it hit yet? Tornado, it wasn't on the ground, it was radar indicated. Fatesville, North Carolina. The tornado did not hit anything. It was radar indicated rotation. Fayetteville. Just general thunderstorms should be fine. Once this tornado warning expires, I'm going to do forecasting, like what you guys can expect, what it expired, over the next few hours. In Merrick, I will look at that for you tomorrow in Crookston. Crookston, Minnesota. You're actually about to get hit by a line of storms right now in the next few hours. Merrick. Go home. Check New Jersey real quick. I'll check New Jersey in just a second. Merrick, you're about to get hit with a line of storms in just a few hours actually. You may get some storms tomorrow also. You are in a marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow. Thank you for follow. Gloucester Township, New Jersey. You are right near a flash flood warning. I would get to higher ground. You are mostly flash flood risk. Beethaven just had a tornado warning expire, but you should be fine now, Luke. You'll see flash flooding risk. Damaging hand and whale. Wind and hail, I mean. I'm sure that's going to go on for the rest of the night. I'm going to end the stream. Just a minute. This is the line of storms that will go on up until around tomorrow morning when it weakens a lot. There's still a bit of tornado threat. Once, if any tornado warnings do get active, I will go live again. So to see weather aware, if you are any of these risks. I'm in the stream, guys. I may go live later if there is any tornado warnings. I'll check Town Bank real quick. Besides that, I'm gonna end the stream. Illinois, I'll check Illinois in just a second. Then I'm gonna end. Town Bank, New Jersey isn't showing up. Minnesota, just some general thunderstorms, maybe a little bit marginal severe weather. Illinois. Mostly just general thunderstorms for Illinois. I'll check Omaha real quick. You're about to get hit with a line of storm. But besides that, just be weather aware. Pretty low tornado threat. I'm gonna stream, guys. If there is any extra tornado warnings later on, I will go live again. Thank you all for the gifts, watching, all the likes and follows, and all the shares. I will go live again if there is a tornado warning, so just be weather aware.